Yeah, hello my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, for those people already sleeping, good night. Yeah, you don't dey red though. Nigeria don't dey red though. Some people they tear their pali, then they tear their passport. They say they no belong to Nigeria again. Nigeria don't jaga jaga, you don't work, you don't rotten. So let me show you the action of the man that he tear in passport. Look at it.
Good evening, fellow Nigerians.
You see him.
Having critically observed the way and manner the Nigerian election has been conducted so far, I have come to the conclusion that Nigeria can never be redeemed. As a result, I have decided not to be associated with anything called Nigeria. In order to buttress my assertion, I hereby destroy my Nigerian passport.
Yeah. As you see for yourself, Nigeria don dey red, Nigeria don dey war. You don parry o till finish, you don finish. See as a man dey tear him pali, he say he no go come back to Nigeria again. So Nigeria, e don bend, e don war, e don rotten. So other people go follow. Maybe Nigeria, it's time to disintegrate Nigeria. Make everybody carry him own garri dey go their papa home o. Everybody should carry their garri. You don war, Nigeria don finish. So na so we see am o. That is how we saw it, okay? So don't be surprised. I think many people now they don't deserve. They say no more Nigeria. You know, they don't say no more. They deserve good treatment. As they don't get good treatment, they say Nigeria must finish. So this is one of the action that we want to show you today. So let me before I go further, let me introduce myself. I'm Timothy, Timo Starboy, Reality Talk TV. So please share our program, share, and like. As usual, we will be bringing you updates on what is going on in all over the world, especially Nigeria. And they don't finish their gubernatorial election, that is a governor election, and we rule them. You know, as usual, we told you that the leper can never change his spot. He can never change his cloth. You know, they will still do mago, and they don't do mago finish. They put their people there, you know. So to continue looting money, to continue stealing from our resources, to continue doing all sort of animals behavior. So now so making a look another video I will show you. Okay, let's go. This is Rufai from Arise TV. So he said he has something to tell you guys. Okay, let's listen.
Right, welcome to another edition of the Trust, and results are beginning to come in, ladies and gentlemen, and the results, are shocking because, yes, a lot of states were won back and forth, but the elections were below par. And it was a reflection of how things have degenerated in Nigeria.
Yeah.
In Lagos, for instance, people were told to vote at gunpoint. Prior to this time, MC Oluomo made a threat that if you don't vote their party, APC, that you will be, they know what to do. And let me tell you something, all the threats made by MC Oluomo came to pass. So the threat was a dog whistle. Was a dog whistle of the things to come. Because as he said in the threat, that if you see that the parties are losing, their party is losing, you understand what to do.
Yes.
And in the areas where the parties were losing, there was disruption, there was intimidation, there was voter suppression, and they beat people. The key areas where they know that there was opposition to them, they ensured in some places they did not vote. All of a sudden, in VGC, INEC decided to carry the polling unit out rather than leaving it in where the people had prepared. And to add insult to injuries, the police called it a threat, a joke. I'm sure with the turn of events, the police officer that called the threat of MC Omlomo a joke will come out and say, and I'm sure they saw boldly that that was not a joke. And you see, like I tell people, it is righteousness that builds a nation. Sin is a reproach. Nigeria is for all of us, and the capacity to grow this nation is collective will and development. I'm sure people in Lagos will celebrate a victory today, but the victory is already Pyrrhic. Because when you look at it, is it truly a victory that we can confidently say represents the will of the people? And those are the questions. And you see, for political detractors that come here and say, oh, Rufai, you're of the Labour Party. I'm not of any Labour Party. I'm for a better Nigeria, and that's what I stand for.
So do I.
I meet with people from every political party. I met with strong members of the APC yesterday, and these were the views I told them. And I always say it the way it is. I met with the rank and file of every political party yesterday, and these were the views I gave them. Because I want a country that can stand the test of time. And it is with integrity we can build that nation, not sidelining others. There was a lot of aberration as regards the elections yesterday. Hence the opposition said no to it. Can you even imagine that the governorship candidates of the ADC could not vote? He had to vote on Sunday. So please, I tell all of us here, we should stand for the truth. And as all of this was going on, Mr. Bayon Onuga went ahead to raise ethnic tensions again. Mr. Bayon Onuga went ahead to raise ethnic tensions again. Mr. Bayon.
So the video is like that, you know.
Onuga shouldn't do that. And I totally condemn those acts. You see, for us to build a nation, we must all be patriots. And that's what I'm doing. We need to tell the truth when people are wrong.
Exactly.
Irrespective of anything that happens. Sheyi Makinde won an election that he didn't have to coerce people. He sold his agenda to the people voted for him. So if you have to coerce people, and point a gun at them, and threaten them, and do all sorts, have you truly won? That's the question I should ask you. Because you are declared a winner, look inside of you and ask, the path to getting the victory, was it worth it? You see, in life, comeuppance will come for everybody. And everybody will get their own time. And the truth has to be told. People should be careful in this life. It is only the truth that can set people free. And like I always say, I will be objective and I will say the way it is. And I will keep on speaking it the way it is. We must save our country. But what happened in Lagos was below par. And it is sad that INEC officials helped in all of this. But we'll continue to hope in our country and hope for the best. Because you see, being a patriot is a long road. The road to freedom and possibility of a country is a long walk. Sometimes it takes you years. Mandela wrote a book called The Long Walk to Freedom. In the case of South Africa, it took over 100 years cumulatively. For Mandela, it took him 27 years, even in prison. 27. But the road to freedom never ceases. Yes. There will be pitfalls, but you must also ensure that there must be fairness and equity. Trust me, we've got no other home. This is our country. We can all go get passports abroad, but the truth has to be said. It will never be like your home. And you see all those countries we run to, it is because they did the hard work of making their home work.
A lot of sacrifice.
So I don't want you as a Nigerian to give up hope. I want you to keep striving with objectivity and saying the truth every time. I've got no political interest. I talk to everybody. Yesterday, as part of my stakeholders engagement, I was with every political party. I am with APC, I'm with PDP, I'm with Labour Party. I am with all of them, talking to make this country better. And in my conversations with them, I told them I will keep speaking the truth. Probably some of the parties will even release the video of me talking to all of them about the truth today. But I will never stop speaking the truth.
Don't stop.
And I can assure you that.
Don't stop.
Because this is my work to my own country. See, the people that do evil want you to give up on Nigeria. If you give up on Nigeria, they have won. But the truth has to be told. If you don't give up on Nigeria, you keep challenging the evil that has been done, then we will keep pushing until today victory comes. I think Che Guevara was the one that says, hasta la victoria siempre. It means until victory, we press ahead. So please don't give up. It's not the time to. It could be another 4 years of anything, tawdry, intimidation, but stand firm.
You never give up.
Stand firm. And when you stand firm, you keep speaking against evil.
Yes.
Trust me, your words matter. Your words get to them. Your words get to them. That's why they're so afraid of you to speak. Alright? And let peace and tranquility, but most importantly, the quest for justice, reign in this country. Exactly. Because it is only justice that can bring unity. Exactly. It is only true justice that can make things work. Thank you so much. It's been another edition of The Trust this morning. Your heart might be broken. Cry for a bit, but stand up and get to work. Don't be deterred. Don't be broken. Cry for a bit. Feel.
Alright guys, that's the words right there, you know. Don't give up. Don't give up. Let's start speaking. Let's standing up straight. Let's stand straight. And we tell them who we are, you know. In our democracy, because I know they are not practicing democracy in Nigeria. All these people, they will be saying they are democracy, they are democracy. We don't know what kind of democracy they are talking about, because this is communist, you know. This is communist, and their communist is about to be starting when they put the wrong person in there again. When they elect the wrong person in there again, they are communists, their dictatorship will start at fresh. So don't relent. You guys don't relent, especially youth of tomorrow. Don't relent. Let's fight it on. Let's fight together. Let's unify ourselves and fight this battle together. We will win in Jesus' name. So I will give you another video. Pastor Sulaiman Johnson spoke up, you know. So this one was very shocking. To see this pastor spoke up like this, I never see in a years. But it has become that everybody want to, you know, need to speak up, you know. This is the time we speak up. That thing is so surprising, you know. Very surprisingly, the man spoke up in first time in history. So let's go.
It's only in Nigeria a man wants to kill you to lead you.
You see this man? That was the man.
Somebody wants to kill you to lead you. I steer your leadership. You say you must want it.
Very surprisingly. He was so surprised. The man came up.
In Nigerian political space, leadership is by force.
Leadership is by force.
Don't lead me, I must lead you. Don't be my leader, I must be your leader. Okay, let me select my leader. No, I will snatch your ballot box. The two elections in Nigeria has proven only one thing.
Yeah.
Do or die is useless.
Do or die affair in Nigeria. Oh, Shege.
I'm honest to you. In Nigeria, I'm the one saying it. It has proven in Nigeria, PVC is useless.
It's useless.
I said this some time ago, and people are looking, and I keep saying it.
Human life is useless.
I'll say it. There can never be free and fair election in Nigeria, except certain men. They gather all of them. Certain men. Gather all of them, keep them in prison, conduct the election, swear in the person, and release the men. That's the only way we can have. That's the truth. Because all of them have EFCC cases. So just carry them, put all of them a month to the election, send them to prison. Don't torture them, or don't torture them. Just send them to prison to rest. So they cannot plan. Have the election, finish the election, swear in the new leaders, let them be sworn in, then release the men. That's the only way. If not, if you like, get 20 PVC.
It's useless.
Get PCV. Now, I've told you before now.
PCV. It has come to that.
That's the truth.
Get your PVC. Get your PCV.
This thing we are calling democracy.
Get your TVC.
We should return it.
Get your TBS.
This type of democracy.
Whatever.
This type.
You cannot
democracy
work.
is government of the people. You can express your way. This type of democracy. Let's return it. The one we collected is duplicate.
Yes.
We didn't carry original democracy. This one is duplicate democracy. What we have is a bureaucracy. Government of that bureau, by that bureau, for that bureau.
Thug people. Thuggeries. All over the fake countries.
Hallelujah.
All over the places.
When
Thuggeries.
people carry money.
Yeah? Agbero.
You start to snatch ballot box and they shoot you. Okay. And the man you are snatching for, his child is above.
Agbero.
There is a special kind of hair that is.
INEC Agbero ni. INEC Agbero. Emilokan Agbero. Buhari is Agbero. All bunch of the police officers, the Agbero people. That is why they cannot take any action. There is no no justification, no laws. They are just doing like Agbero. Monkeys, a bunch of what can I say? A bunch of baboons. They are ruling the country. You know.
that is prepared for people that die for politicians. A special kind of hell. That you died trying to subvert the will of people. The consolation I have, why I don't bother myself anything, the consolation I have is that anything that is not built on a right platform can't stand.
Yes, that's it. Teach
Can't
them.
stand.
Teach them the sense.
Can't stand.
Preach to them.
Am I communicating here? You can't stand. Don't copy such lives. Don't copy Nigerian politicians.
Never.
What they have taught you is that honesty doesn't pay. Don't copy them. What they have taught you is that free and fair life does not yield result. Don't copy them. What they have taught you is that following due process has no reward. Don't copy them. Don't copy them. What they have taught you is that everything you achieve in life is through violence. Don't copy them. What they have taught you is that being a trickster is being smart. Don't copy them.
Exactly.
Don't copy the politicians who make you feel that honesty doesn't. Don't copy them. Don't copy the average Nigerian politicians who make you believe that you're not going to get a PVC. Stay on the queue, under the rain, under the heat, right before your eyes. They snatch ballot box, kill people, harass you, and then at the end declare themselves winner. Don't copy them. Life that is a cost life.
Exactly.
Is a cost life.
It's a cost.
Don't copy them. Don't copy an average politician in Nigeria who carries people's children, import them as mercenaries to waste people, kill people. Don't copy the average Nigerian politician who has now become a tribal bigot. Tribalism everywhere. Who is trying to divide Nigeria and say Igbos are not Yoruba, Yorubas are not Igbo, forgetting that we are from one nation under God. Don't copy them. Don't copy them. Whether you are Igbo, whether you are Hausa, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Efik, it doesn't matter. You are a Nigerian. There is no Yoruba passport. There's no Igbo passport. There's no Edo passport. There's no South passport. What we have is a Nigerian passport. You can stay anywhere, you can live anywhere, you can survive anywhere. There is no tax for the East or tax for the West. We are all taxpayers. So long you are a taxpayer, you are entitled to stay anywhere. Shall we, as a young person, I know for the past 1 month what you have learned. You are shattered. Your hope is shattered. With all the first time the youth decided to struggle for something, and they took it from them. The youth should not give up. What you have learned is how not to copy old men. What you have learned is how illegal wealth is gotten. As Patrick seated on egg and hatchet it not, so is it that sits on. Years 2021, an inheritance may be gotten hasty in the beginning, but the end shall not be blessed. Power you stole, you will lose. Are you following what I'm saying? Overwhelmed. Blazing. In those days, I grew up. I've never seen where they steal in public. Where people steal with, and they are looking at you, you are stealing. Those shameful acts.
It's happening in
People are
Nigeria.
ashamed to steal. This is the first time I see people stealing publicly. People are looking at you and you are thieving.
So bad.
And you are not blatantly, blazingly.
That is our politician for you now.
Look at me, I'm telling you the truth.
They steal and they boast about it.
This is the first time I see people. Growing up, people steal with masks on their faces. People hide. Now people are stealing publicly. Everybody is watching you on video and you are stealing. You are thieving. Public thieving. And you are not bothered that you are practicing thievery right before everyone's before. Barefaced. Carrying box.
Nigeria
on
go kill somebody.
Broad daylight thieving.
Nigeria politician go kill somebody.
Conscience dead.
Call 911.
For how much?
911, no. Nigeria will kill people here. They won't kill, Nigeria politician.
The results are there. The evidence are there. People are kidnapped. People are killed.
Asiwaju of Agbero.
Do you promote some who failed?
INEC peoples. Buhari people.
Do you promote someone who failed?
Still in broad daylight.
You have so failed and failed and failed.
I know, not ashamed.
You are rusticated.
Hey.
This is failure.
So that is it. That is it. Stealing in broad daylight and no ashamed. That is the Nigeria politician for you. All of them. They are even bringing it out. Say we are perfect. You know. Say we are perfect in stealing. We are perfect in robbers. You know. We are very genuine. You know. We are very smart in robbing people. So they brought it to you to accept that society. You see, something is really bad, man. We need to straighten it. Let me give you another one. This one is okay. I think let me show you this one.
That the gubernatorial and House of Assembly elections will be devoid of technical glitches. Ad hoc staff at some polling units were unable to upload and transmit results electronically. Others claim they were instructed by INEC not to upload their results.
Please share my program. God bless you. If you're enjoying it, share it and like it.
I'm shouting, the one should hear us. It's wrong, it's not fair. We are told that it should be uploaded. You made mistake in presidential election. You won't make mistake in this one. We are seeing the mistake. You captured us, but it was loaded. And you upload the result. You cannot upload it. It's wrong, it's fair, it's unfair. Completely unfair. And you are going with party agents. You're going with party agents. It's wrong. This country, God will come down from heaven and judge evil in this country. He will come down and judge it.
How God will come down for heaven?
You can stay up till 5 o'clock to make sure you upload it.
How God will come down for heaven? It is you will do your part now. You will fight for your own war. Fight for your freedom. It is you. Stand up as a man. It's not a God problem. This is not a God. It's our problem. So we need to resolve it by ourselves. That is what it takes. Let's stand up to them. Let's stand straight to them and ask them our right. So that is what we are talking about here, you know. That's what we are enlightening people. Stand up upright. Don't be bending. Just stand up straight with them, toe to toe, and ask them where's our freedom. That's how they can hear. So it's not God.
They are pulling you away. Go! Police, follow them and go. Record me. Let the world hear my voice. Send it anywhere you like. All of you, go. This is evil. Rubbish.
Impunity all around places. Huh?
I mean, Steve, this is so appalling to see. I mean, I believe that Reverend Father was in River State. That video went viral yesterday. And we saw the same thing happen in some polling units in Lagos. What is the problem? The issue now is, I mean, there are even some reports that there are some websites that are even uploading reports. What is the difficulty? I need to upload these results.
I think, you know, if we look at the fact that the main reason why there's been voter apathy, why many people didn't turn out, is because of the failure of INEC during the presidential and the National Assembly elections, to do that which they promised.
Sorry, Gary. I don't know you.
And the National Assembly elections, to do that which they promised. And not only was there another promise to say that we will do better, and as a matter of fact, we will upload as contained in our guidelines. There was a court judgment,
yes,
mandating INEC to do that. For you now to see in many states across the federation that the very opposite of what was promised and what was mandated by the court is what we witnessed. It's so appalling. It's so demoralizing. I mean, look at that young. I struggle to believe that she will be proper INEC staff. The young lady that we saw somewhere there in Lagos, we will not upload. We will not do this. I mean, there was even another one where another lady, after making the announcement, went to sit, and people approached her to say, "Can you clarify to us? We are voters. We are responsible Nigerians, so that we know that if what you're saying is the instruction from the REC and from INEC itself." She just basically put her head down, on the stool and refused to answer, to respond to anybody. I mean, what audacity, what sort of manners, so you're wondering that are these the type of staff, and whether ad hoc or serious staff, that INEC will employ to deal with this level of, voting exercise. I mean, because it rubs off badly on INEC, it rubs off badly on Nigeria. What was the whole point of the training that we were told that INEC had?
What was the point of extending the election?
Because they needed to get it right.
I mean,
how much have they gotten it right now? Because from what we have seen yesterday all over the country, remove the violence which INEC didn't have control over, but which of course had a debilitating effect on the credibility of the vote itself. But the things that were within the purview of INEC, making sure that as people were voting, and as you have promised that you do, you will upload the results on your IREF, and then we don't get that. I mean, and there hasn't been a line from INEC to say that, there are areas where we had issues, but we will correct them, or we will deal with them. I don't think that is good enough. I don't think that is good for the image of INEC. I don't think that it provides justification for the amount of money, taxpayers' money, that was voted.
There is no
this
justification.
It's just
you can see this particular ad hoc staff that was shown earlier was saying that they weren't provided a password. I mean, what is that? What could that be?
What said that network will be at the collation center? At the collation center.
But you weren't provided a password. For what reason? I mean, INEC needs to clarify
those are cheap excuses.
I mean,
those in my opinion were designed to deceive. It can be right, it can be proper, and it can be acceptable, frankly speaking.
Absolutely. And as we...
It's all same. We have told you guys that this is going to happen. It seems that you just don't want to understand.
And it can be acceptable.
It's the same
Absolutely.
thing.
And as we highlighted earlier, we had violence all over the country. If we can pull up the amateur video so that our viewers can see.
As a candidate, some of my friends, before if I saw about 50 boys, about 11 of them were OPC members. They attacked me. They took my gold watch, took my gold bangle, and the witness. Now my clothes are beating me like a criminal because I'm coming out to vote as a candidate of Labour Party. What have you done to OPC in this country? Have you done to OPC in this country? Please, Nigeria should arise. Enough is enough for OPC. It's too much for them. Washi is there beating people. Washi the musician is there beating people who want to take
Washi in K1. They mention your name.
K1, yes.
K1
is there. Criminal to attack Labour Party agents.
Nigeria don't have.
They are even joining the army to attack Labour Party agents.
K1.
What do any police do? You see police putting a weapon in the agents of Labour Party. I'm going on the INEC chairman to cancel this election.
I mean, these videos videos were circulating all over social media. It was good to see that one of those ballot box snatchers was apprehended by the police. I don't know if you saw that video. I believe our reporter covered that particular situation there.
Yes.
But I mean, there are reports about 17 people were killed
all over the country.
All over the country. I mean, this is unacceptable, Steve.
And we were not in a war situation.
No.
It was just an election.
Just an election.
You know, I hear warning statements like there were pockets of violence and that, the sort of a thing that happened will not be considered sufficient to adjudge the entire election and not to be credible. And I'm like, it's an election. What level of violence will we have to get to before you can accept and admit that there were issues? We were not in a war situation. It's just an election. And this brings me back to, I'm trying to draw a parallel with what we witnessed 2.5 years ago during NSAS. And when people say to you, that it was just a youth who didn't know what they were doing, that were making an issue of it. DJ Switch, was just doing what she liked. But then each time that you see the video.
Hello, guys.
And you see the evidence of people that were killed, people that can be accounted for, people that were maimed, and all the injuries, then you know that something horrendous happened on that day. Yes, Aji, we said that this is an amateur video, but by the time that you will have a 20-30 minutes documentary of what happened yesterday in Lagos State, in Rivers State, in Anambra State, in Abia State, in many other places, even in the north, where there was a widespread vote buying, so much so that EFCC claimed that about 67 people, have been arrested. I'm saying that by the time you see such a documentary, then you will have to ask yourself again if the pass mark that you are trying to force on people that INEC has done well with what has happened yesterday is justified or is deserving. Because what level of violence and injustice and voter suppression will we have to descend to before we can say that what happened yesterday was not proper, was not right, is not acceptable, and therefore should call for a review of the sort of pass mark that we give to the electoral umpire. I think that it was bad. Yes, you will say that, on the street it looks peaceful. You can say that when people got to certain polling units, beavers worked and everything. But you have to put things in perspective, in totality. Can we even determine, for example, the number of voters who had their PVCs but were denied voting, who couldn't exercise their franchise? People who will have to say to non-state actors, prove that you are from a particular tribe before you are allowed to enter, before you are allowed to vote. Even when you now get access to vote and to have your ballot paper, you now have to promise to some people that this is the person that I'm voting for. Are we going to say that, because those were pockets of irregularities, therefore it shouldn't affect what happened? I mean, should people in VGC in Lagos State, for example, or the 2 local governments in Rivers State, where the election had to be postponed, feel that they will be proud of INEC for whatever reason, when they couldn't exercise their franchise yesterday? I think that a review is necessary. And if there is sincerity and we abide by, our best global practices, I think that what we consider to be fair and credible will need a review.
Proper review.
Absolutely. Proper. If we really think that we are serious in this country.
Absolutely.
My people agree.
Despite the promise by the Independent National Electoral Commission that the gubernatorial and House of Assembly elections will be devoid of technical glitches, ad hoc staff at some polling units were unable to upload and transmit results electronically. Others claim they were instructed by INEC not to upload their results at the polling units.
Let me give you another video. Another video is on the horn, let me, hold on. This is hold on, sorry guys. Okay. Hi. Good evening. If you are watching, just give us thumb up, you know. Give us like. Looking for video for you guys.
God watch, am I bango?
He said this is the video.
Come on here.
I see the year.
This is my polling unit. This is my polling unit. As we speak, the people of Teddy, the Balesons, and the touts in the environs,
They are burning the ballot.
they caused problem and
They're burning the ballot, burning
decided
everything.
to burn the whole and disrupt the whole exercise.
And they disenfranchise people not to vote.
We are not uploading.
They disenfranchise people not to vote. They burn the ballot, everything. They carry the ballot, snatch the ballot away. So, and you are calling this one free and credibility election. You must be joking. You must be joking. You must be joking.
Uploading.
Say.
We are not uploading. We are not uploading.
They are not uploading.
We are not uploading. Your political agents, they are all aware of it. We are not uploading. We are
As
not
you can see,
uploading.
this is what's going on.
We are not uploading. We are not to upload. We are not uploading.
They call it free, fair, and credible election. This is incredible. This is the incredible election.
Okay. So àwọn wo ni wọ́n tó bí mélòó? Nígbà tó dé kí ni wọ́n ń ṣe? Wọ́n yìnbọn kí ni wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe? Wọ́n yìnbọn ọlọ́run máa nìṣẹ́ àwọn tó ṣe léṣe ẹja lọ wo àwọn tó ṣe léṣe. Àwọn tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ṣe léṣe ń bo ni wọ́n wà.
Ta ló dáná sun àwọn kìnìún yẹn?
Ọkọ̀ ọ̀dà ṣe bọ́ìsì márùn-ún ni wọ́n. Márùn-ún àti bọ́ìsì ni wọ́n.
Àwọn ló dáná sun.
Share. If you are enjoying the program, share it. Don't just be looking.
Ní unit 6 and 7 láwọn
àyè. Thumb up. This is Nigeria election for you.
Ní Ẹlẹ́ja Ṣàgámù.
This is Nigeria election for you.
Ṣáwọn elétò ààbò sí ń bí ni. Àwọn security.
Incredible election.
Kí ni àwọn security ṣe nígbà tó ń ṣe gbogbo?
Shambolic election.
Wọ́n ṣe kankan. Ok, gbogbo wọn ń sá lọ ni.
Shambolic election.
Kí ni ìdìbò yìí?
Lọ́jà ló sún. Ojú ti lọ́sẹ̀ fọ́ kìíní. Tọ́lá yẹn yí ìbọn. Tọ́lá wa.
Please share. We need your comments.
Ṣáwọn tó ń yìnbọn yẹn ló dáná fún mi.
We need your comments at the comment section.
Unit 6 níbí. Ṣé àwọn náà ló tún dáná fún ọ̀hún yẹn? Àwọn tó ṣe léṣe ń kọ́.
Àwọn yẹn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjọ́ ìwọ̀n ṣe fámìlì ààrẹ fún wọn ni pàtàkì rí bọ̀ láti kí gbogbo wọn máa sá gbàgbẹ́ yẹn.
Ní Ṣàgámù la wà yìí, a wà ní ward 8 ní Ẹlẹ́ja unit 6 and 7. Wọ́n ní àwọn jàǹdùkú kan wọ́n kó ìbọn wọlé. Dẹ̀ṣẹ́ gbàgbé pé ní ọjà Awólọ́wọ̀ náà irú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí náà ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a ṣẹ̀ kúrò ńbẹ̀. Àwọn ètò àwọn àpótí ìdìbò tó ń ti ìwé ìdìbò eléyìí tí àwọn aráàlú tí wọ́n dì òun ni wọ́n ti owó eléyìí. Ṣé méjì ló wà ńbẹ̀? Méjì ló wà ńbẹ̀. Méjì ló wà ńbẹ̀ àbí? Ok, so ẹ̀kọ́ ti gọ́ọ̀nà àti ti àwọn tó ṣe léṣe ń kọ́ bó làwọn yẹn wà. Ok. Ṣọ́nà bíbá ni wọ́n gbà sá lọ, wọ́n gbà lọ. Gbogbo wọn ti lọ. Bọ̀ ṣe é fura pé bóyá àwọn olóṣèlú kan àbí àwọn
APC.
Ṣé ẹ mú ẹgbẹ́ bóyá ẹgbẹ́ kan ló rán wọn?
APC.
Ṣé ẹ̀jẹ̀ kẹ́fí bóyá ẹgbẹ́ kan ló. Ok, ṣọ́nà bí tán gbà rèé. Ok, ọ̀nà bí fẹ́ǹsì ni wọ́n lù lọ́ bí sá lọ. Ok. Ṣáwọn tó ṣe léṣe. Ṣáwọn tó ṣe léṣe àbí. Ok, wọ́n lọ́nà bíbá ni wọ́n gbà. Ọ̀nà horo tí wọ́n gbà lélẹ̀. Ẹ jáde wá káwọ́ bọ́n ṣe gbà. Bí bàbá yìí ṣe gbà ní ọ̀nà ọbẹ̀ ni wọ́n jáde wá. Ok.
Olóyún, olúrẹ̀mọ, ọlọ́mọdébì, olúrẹ̀mọ. Àwọn èèyàn ti lọ lólè yìí bíbẹ̀ lọ kó gbogbo wọn sí.
Ṣáwọn tó ṣe léṣe.
Àwọn tó ṣe wọn náà ti lọ sí.
Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó ṣe léṣe ti lọ ni?
Wọ́n tó ti lọ.
Àǹtí wo?
Ẹjọ́ ti sọ́kùn wáyé.
Kí ẹ máa bọ̀ àǹtí ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀. Ṣé ìkan lára àwọn kọ́pà tó bá àwọn annex ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n wà ń bí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọ̀rọ̀ jómi tó rọ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn. Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ àǹtí ẹ kúṣẹ́. Ẹ gbọ́ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, báwo ni ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀? Ok, ẹ dúró hold on, let her talk first. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Ok. Níbo lẹ wà? Níbo ni unit tẹ wà? Unit 7 ward kí ni? Ní local government wo? Ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Ok, ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́wọ́ àrífà àwọn kan dé. Wọ́n tó mélòó?
Wọ́n pọ̀ o, wọ́n fẹ́ máa tó bí 10.
Ok.
Kò sí kankan. At the time báyìí bá ṣe rí wọn pé wọ́n kọ̀ pọ́lẹ̀ lórí ọ̀kadà nìyẹn. Wọ́n lè fi kankan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rú ti gba gbogbo wa. Bá ṣe rí ìbọn nìyẹn kó ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yìnbọn ní pàà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan náà bóyá kálukú ṣe fọ́n dànù nìyẹn. Bí a ṣe jí náà sáwọ́ náà rèé o.
Kí ni wọ́n sọ fún yín nígbà tán dé tán yìnbọn yẹn? Kí ni wọ́n sọ fún
wọn? Ní sùúrù wọ́n ní kò sí kankan, wọ́n ní ká jókòó, wọ́n ní gbogbo poli unit méjì ló wà ní oṣù yẹn. Wọ́n ní ká jókòó pé kò sí wàhálà. Àfi bá ṣe rí wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jábọ̀ bolẹ̀ nìyẹn o.
Ta ló wá sun àwọn ìwé ìdìbò?
Àbí ẹ̀mọ́ èmi ti sá.
Àwọn security tó wà ń bẹ̀ ńkọ́?
Àjọ sálọ ni.
Sáwọn security náà sá lọ ni? Ẹ lè rí ọ̀dà ok. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́rọ̀ ní lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Sorry, good afternoon, madam. So we learned there was pandemonium around here. This is unit 6 and 7, ward 8, Ẹlẹ́ja at the Ṣàgámù local government. Can you tell us what really happened, ma?
According to everything.
Okay.
As we explained there, we just found out that.
Are you one of the INEC official?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
We just found out that they just came in.
Okay.
Speedily. And people were like, we should wait, that there's nothing, that they're not going to do anything. That they're not going to do anything. The father, they now went to the other unit.
Okay.
Because we are already through with our own voting.
Okay.
So we are just waiting for other people.
Okay.
So those other ones there, people there, they are still many
Okay.
over there. So they rush to that place.
Okay.
On getting to there, they were like, we should wait. No, that nothing is going to happen. The next thing we will have is gunshot.
Okay.
They started shooting the gun, and according to what we have been told before, that anything can happen, that we should find our way. So we all find our way from there. Even as we are trying to rush out from this place, my second, she got injured.
The copper?
Yes.
Okay. She got injured?
Yes, she got injured. Even the third person was there.
Okay.
Even when, after everything, I went back there.
Okay.
Because my bag, I had to leave. I left everything. I went back there. When I got back to that place, when I got back to there, I have to call him. I was asking him that, where is the other thing? He said that when they came around, he was there. He was standing there.
Okay.
That they were saying that he should be videoing. He should be videoing. He now said that he's not going to video. That anything they want to do, they should do it and then. So they now carry the ballot box.
Okay.
I said in his front they used petrol, they burnt it.
They burnt it?
They burnt everything. And because I saw it, I asked them. When everybody scattered, I can't say where the security is. Okay.
You couldn't see any security personnel?
Yes, me. I've already run out. Even my, I have to remove it.
Okay, your reflect jacket. Where is it? Just bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
Your jacket has an electrical.
Okay, and the ID card?
Please, your ID card.
Where is it? Let me see. Okay, this shows you are a lecturer of, you are even the assistant presiding officer too. Where is your jacket?
This is my jacket. What's the name?
Okay, but you couldn't put it down because of the good law.
I was putting it on.
But you removed it. Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
I have to remove it.
But when they were burning the ballot boxes and paper, did they make mention of any party or?
I wasn't there.
Baba kí lẹ wí? Báwo lẹ́yìn ṣe mọ̀ pé APC ni wọ́n? Party wo? Bóyá torí pé jẹ́ PDP lẹ́sẹ̀ sọ pé APC ni wọ́n. Ẹ ṣé wọ́n lo ṣé ẹ rí àmì ìdánimọ̀ APC lára wọn lẹ́sọ̀ pé ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n? Ìta lẹ mọ̀ nù wọn, mélòó lẹ mọ̀ nù wọn? Àwọn tó wá lánàá tó wá dàbí ìpàdé irú èwo lẹ mọ̀ nù wọn?
Wọ́n wà ń gbòòrò.
Kí lorúkọ yìí tẹ mọ̀ nù wọn?
Wọ́n ní kan Tọ́pẹ́ àbí Rọ́dì ti kú.
Ok, lára àwọn tó wá da ìpàdé yín wá Tọ́pẹ́ ṣé Tọ́pẹ́ lorúkọ orúkọ talẹ̀ túmọ̀.
Torí òun ni ara tún òkú ilé. So tí láti hapò yẹ jù.
Níbí báyìí? Ní unit kí ni ẹ?
Every evidence. Hi guys, just share as you are enter.
Ẹ ṣé gan sa Ọlọ́run àwọn
Please subscribe to our
so ẹ̀yin ará lé
Facebook, YouTube, Timo Starboy Reality Talk TV. Enjoy it, just like it, okay? Like it for us. Thank you.
Unit 6 and 7, Ward 8. Unit 6 and 7, Ward 8 ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ṣàgámù nípínlẹ̀ Ògùn bẹ̀ la wà. Wọ́n ní àwọn jàǹdùkú wọ́n ya wo bẹ̀ tí wọ́n dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yìnbọn. Wọ́n ní ìbọn tí wọ́n yìn yẹn ó kọlùkù bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣàṣálà fún ẹ̀mí ara ẹ̀. Ìdí rẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé wọ́n gbé ìwé ìdìbò pátápátá ilé tí wọ́n dì àti àpótí ìdìbò wọ́n dáná sun. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ elétò ìdìbò tó wà ń bẹ̀ bíi àgùnbánirọ̀ àtàwọn òṣìṣẹ́.
This is how we will see it. So if you want to watch it, you watch it on our page. We download it over there, So thank you for watching as usual. So tomorrow we will bring you another update. Thank you so much. We love you all. Have a lovely day and bye. Mwah. 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 Love you all.